We're here at the Sawai Man Singh Stadium. You join us for this 50-over match between New Zealand and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The home side getting first pick. They'll have a bat. Allen opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Robinson will be his partner today, starting at the non-strikers end.
The bowler looks really confident. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
There'll be runs here.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
They'll get at least one here. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it. 3 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 3 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot, at least one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. Driven through cover, just the one. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot, runs possible. Nicely played. That's the over. New Zealand are 3 for none.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here. Smacks that away through the gap. That's a solid shot.
End of the third over. New Zealand are now on 15 for none.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Swept away fine, should just be a single. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line. Couldn't get it through the field.
Into the fourth over, New Zealand are now 16 for none.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great fielding there, very accurate long distance throw. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Saha with a huge appeal. There'll be runs here. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Outside edge, it doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Leading edge, and that's a simple catch. They'll be annoyed there. They rolled their wrists over the shot too early, and it has cost them.
Seifert's coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
They'll get at least one here. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Seifert taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Nice shot. Runs possible. There could be a couple if they hustle. 4 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 23 for 1.
It's a tough start, but soon the field will spread and they can start pushing for 2s and 3s.
Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the 1 on offer. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Nicely played. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yes.
Worked away. That's a nice single.
End of the 7th over, New Zealand are now 32 for 1.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's a solid shot. Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. That's the over. New Zealand, 37 for 1.
Welcome the new batsman. The captain is heading out to the field.
Henry coming in.
Power and precision in that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Needs a dot ball.
No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Whacked away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Hit that hard and fast.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. 1 gone and an excellent start to this power play. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply? Right out of the middle.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. 1 for the textbook.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Jeez, timed that well. Huge, 24 runs added in that over. India, 47 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Misses everything. Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
What a screamer.
Saha, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start. He's got their tail up.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
61.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Over India, a 61 for 1.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Well-directed throwback. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Henry showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Good return there, back from the deep. New Zealand with a massive shout. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Great shot, at least one on offer. They'll get at least one here. Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Oh, he's played that well. Backward a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Shot, should be runs here. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. A big one, 12 runs out of there. India are 85 for 2.
5 gone, and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Pinged off the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
There'll be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's a solid shot.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run-out.
Saha wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Crack. Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India are 118 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Good shot, a beauty.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nicely played. Runs 1. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd. End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. India 138 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Mitchell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now 150 for 2.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Saha, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That's the over. India, 178 for 2.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12+ runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Well played, could be a quick single. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Lovely.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught, gone.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, are ready to face up.
They'll get at least one here. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. No, terrible shot. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Needs a dot ball.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Ah, that's nifty batting there. Well-timed late cut, and there's nobody out there in the deep. That'll be 4 more.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
And a brilliant take by the keeper.
New batter in, but will have to wait a bit before facing his first ball.
Saha drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Saha wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails. I reckon 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Incredible. What a grab.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on. He's got their tail up.
Shot. Led back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Perfect. Right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Mitchell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Very well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
17 runs out of there. India 261 for 6.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captains tried everything, but nothing's worked.
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Gone, caught.
Hans, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
So the left-handed tail ender in the middle. Bowlers will look to roll them out quickly.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Into the 16th over, India are now on 263 for 8.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Middled that one, great timing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Wow, that's missed the lot. Shot, should be runs here.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. How will the bowler respond?
Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Good return there, back from the deep.
End of the over. India 280 for 8.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrist to keep it down. Great vision.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Good return there, back from the deep.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Pulled away, beats square, fine leg coming around.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Misses everything.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
They'll get at least one here. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Yep.
Good return back from the deep.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.